Good evening, Linn-Mar. It is a beautiful but cold evening here at Linn-Mar Stadium in the heart of this Marion, Iowa. Tonight we got a great matchup for you on tap. It's homecoming night here at Linn-Mar as the Lions at 4-2 take on the Muscatine Musketeers at 1-5. Hello everyone, I'm Alec Hemley, your host for this evening. My co-host and partner in crime, Ian McKinney, is directing tonight's show. All the graphics you will be seeing tonight, all the props go to him. He has done a great job. So we're going to take this show to the next level. We're going to make it the best it can be. And here right now is with me is my camera operator, Leah Santana. Please everyone give a big shout out to her. She does a great job on camera. We're going to do a great job this evening. And we're going to bring you the best game possible. This best homecoming match we can bring you. Linn-Mar versus Muscatine coming up here. Now, as I'm watching the teams for their opening warm-ups, what I'm seeing for Linn-Mar, they've got a very good offense going, a very good offensive set. Linn-Mar is now bringing what looks to be about a 4-2 front on the defensive, which is what we've kind of been suggesting for weeks now. And I think that has something to do with Coach Frangella being able to get more into the plays. As you can see there, Marcus Orr rolling out of the pocket, hitting those rollout plays. He's going to be especially targeting his receivers tonight, Trey Martin, Will Zarotnik, and Andrew Knipper. A couple weeks ago against Davenport North, he targeted Knipper very many times. Some of those for scores. Now, Knipper is actually the backup quarterback on the team. So he was throwing passes last week and catching.
Give me your phone.
My phone?
Yes. Alec, trust me.
All right.
So when I come back, I'm going to knock. You're going to talk about the stats on the screen. I just need your camera.
Is it live?
I just need your camera.
I'm trying to get it in my phone. Okay, go.
Reload the page.
Two trailer park girls go around the outside.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a special presentation from the Linn-Mar School Foundation. Please direct your attention to midfield, where representing the foundation are directors Barry Franz, Tammy Schlamp, Megan Moran, and Dan Ticker.
Do you want to go first?
Executive Director Shelley Woods, and
we'll do
Foundation
Linn-Mar first.
President Lance Staker.
So when I knock,
Linn-Mar
you
Foundation
can
is
stay away from that. And then when you're done with
35
that,
years of
knock
supporting
again, and I'll shoot you.
educational
Okay.
excellence for the Linn-Mar Community
I'll knock
School
over
District.
on.
Okay.
The Linn-Mar Foundation raises private funding for public education. Over the last 35 years, the foundation has raised and distributed...
Welcome back, everyone. I have been just handed some of the statistics for tonight's game. We'll start off first with Linn-Mar. As I said, they are 4-2, and they are 2-0 in divisional play.
The foundation would like to present a pledge being accepted by Linn-Mar Superintendent Shannon Biscard.
Their scores, they are scoring 20.3 points per game and allow only 18 points per game. They are on a 2-game win streak. This offense is led, as I said, by Marcus Orr, number 15, their intrepid quarterback. The defense led by Jaron Centers and his great hands for picks. That guy has more picks than I know what to do with.
Ladies and gentlemen, on their 35-year milestone and for supporting our students in our district.
And for Muscatine, they come into this game at 1-5, 0-2.
We have a surprise for you.
Lane!
Did you need me, actually?
I don't know. Do you want?
I was just popping in to say hi, but if you guys like legitimately need me,
I think we're okay. Are we okay? Or do you want to pop it at?
If you want to pop
Do you want to pop it at like halftime or something?
Sure.
After
You can talk for a little bit too.
I'll pop in if you guys. I'll pop in during halftime. So you guys
It's on.
I'll give you the money.
Okay.
Screw that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the coin toss at midfield.
Keep it on, Muscatine.
Our honorary captains for the night. Tossing the coin for the game tonight.
Got it.
Leaving history students. Fourth grader Ethan Foreman and second grader Caden Foreman.
Welcome back in. The statistics for Muscatine for tonight's game. They come in at 1-5. They have lost 2 games in the division. They score 13 points per game and allow 18.7 points per game. They are on a 3-game losing streak coming into tonight. Their offense is led by Z Morgan and their defense is led by T Tehea. Hopefully I pronounced that right. We're looking for a great matchup on tap tonight. Linn-Mar is right now, as I said, 4-2. If they can get a win here tonight, it may solidify themselves for a playoff spot. However, Muscatine comes in tonight looking for a win against a Linn-Mar team who has shown some cracks in their offense and defense both. There was that very, very vicious game against number 6 Kennedy, where Kennedy just ran all over Linn-Mar with the final score being 46-7. Then there was that heartbreaking loss for Linn-Mar in Urbandale as they lost 17-16. But Linn-Mar's had their own share of successes this year with wins against their in-city rival Jefferson, a crushing win a couple weeks ago against Davenport North, a great win last week on the road against Iowa City West, and their first win of the season, which was a battling close one against Dubuque Senior here at Linn-Mar. We're getting set for the game now as the players begin to leave the field, and the marching band is set to come on now. Remember, folks, we are live on LMTV Live Sports. I'm your host, Alec Hemwig, tonight, bringing you the best Linn-Mar has to offer. Marching band beginning to make their way onto the field now. Going to play for us the national anthem, Linn-Mar Rouser, and Linn-Mar Alma Mater, and the We Are Linn-Mar song. So 4 songs right before the game gets going for the Linn-Mar band. They're just great. I enjoy watching them every time I get to see them. They're just so full of energy and so full of enthusiasm that I can't help but smile every time I watch them. Yeah. So, while the marching band waits their man on the field, let me discuss with all of you at home here my keys to tonight's game for both Linn-Mar and for Muscatine. For Linn-Mar, they have to be on target with their aerial pursuit. Marcus Orr needs to hit passes, being able to stay in the pocket and roll out of the pocket as well. For Muscatine, it's a simple matter of just winning the football game on the ground and in the air for them. They need to make sure their offense comes together because, as I've said before, momentum swings any way in each game. And as long as your defense is solid, your offense needs to be just as solid. Both need to be in sync with each other. And that's going to do it for me for right now. Well, I'll turn it over to the Linn-Mar Marching Band as they play the Linn-Mar Rouser.
Guest director Varsity to conduct the game tonight. Brad's a 1993 graduate of Linn-Mar High School, where he served as drum major for the Marching Lions and received the John Philip Sousa Award for his service to the dance program. After Linn-Mar, Brad earned his bachelor's and master's of music degrees from Brigham Young University. Prior to teaching at Oak Ridge Middle School, he served as director of bands at Farmer Middle School in Provo, Utah, director of bands at Auburn High School in Auburn, Washington, and Associate Director of Bands at Prairie High School in Cedar Rapids. At Oak Ridge, he teaches the 7th grade concert band, 8th grade concert band, and 8th grade jazz band. Under his supervision, the bands at Oak Ridge consistently receive superior ratings at festivals they attend. In 2017, Brett received the Philip Seaman Award for Excellence in Middle School Teaching from the Northeast Iowa Bandmasters Association. And in 2018, the Oak Ridge 8th grade band was selected as the Iowa Bandmasters Association Conference Middle School Honor Band. Brett is very active in his church and has spent most of the last decade serving youth throughout Northeast Iowa. His favorite activity is his weekly Friday night date with his wife Whitney. Together they reside in Marion and are proud and very busy parents of 6 children. Alea, Braden, Grant, Afton, Eamon, and Aaron. The members and staff of the Linn-Mar Marching Alliance know the success we share is largely due to the outstanding foundation students receive from Linn-Mar's exceptional elementary and middle school music teacher. Mr. DeGray has been an integral part of the success and development of the entire band program. Please join the Marching Alliance in showing your appreciation to Mr. DeGray for all that he does for the Linn-Mar band. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to sing along as the Marching Lions play the Linn-Mar alma mater.
Heartwarming to say the least, magical to say at best. Thank you to the Linn-Mar Marching Lions for performing the Linn-Mar alma mater, and they're going to jump right into it now. The We Are Linn-Mar Rouser. This is a new tradition here started at Linn-Mar, but I think it's one of the best here. It's a great way to pump up the fans right before the game, get them excited and get them going thinking about tonight's football matchup. We want to turn it over, and we want to take a look over at the Muscatine sideline. Thank you to all the Muscatine fans who made the trip down to here to beautiful Linn-Mar Stadium tonight. You guys are great fans. Show support for your team. Thank you for coming out. And to our intrepid Linn-Mar fans, thank you for braving the cold, coming out here to beautiful Linn-Mar Stadium to support your Lions, whether they be marching or playing. Here we go as the Linn-Mar football team begins to make their way onto the field. Here they come, your Linn-Mar Lions! So just under 2 minutes to go before game time here in this homecoming matchup. We are about to present the colors of the American flag, so I ask all of you at home to remove your caps, stand tall for our national anthem.
Now, under the direction of Oak Ridge Middle School Band Director Brent Dupre, please join the marching Lions in saluting the country by singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Let's play some football! Here we go. Muscatine Musketeers making their way onto the field now.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for some high-flying team gear delivered by the students operating the Roar Star. During each turnover, score, and timeout, students will be launching Linn-Mar team gear into the stands from the north and south locations. When teams no longer have a need for their uniforms and equipment, it gets turned over to the Roar Star, who often sell these items at select events. Tonight, anyone who collects an item gets to take them home as a thank you for your continuing support of the Roar Star.
As the color guarded men make their way off the field and the football team gets ready to make their way onto the field, we're ready for opening kickoff here on this very homecoming night here at Linn-Mar Stadium. Just to remind all you folks who are just tuning in, the statistics for tonight's game, Linn-Mar comes in at 4-2. They score about 20.3 points per game. They allow 18 points per game and are on a 2-game win streak led by our intrepid quarterback, Marcus Orr, and a defensive front led by Jaron Centers and his hands of glory. He has more picks than I know what to do with. Turning it over to Muscatine. They come into this game at 1-5. They 0-2 in divisional play. They score about 13 points per game, but allow 18.7 points per game. They come into this game at a 3-game losing streak. So really dire situation for Muscatine here as they are looking to need a win. However, Linn-Mar needs a win to clinch a spot in the playoff. So it's all a matter tonight of who wants it more. Number 31, Alex Cochran, set to kick the ball to Muscatine, who is back at their own 5-yard line to receive. And here we go, folks. We are underway here as the kick is a high sailing boot flying. Caught at the 2-yard line. He's going to run it past 20. He's going to get to about the 26, 27-yard line. Looks like he bottled the ball out there, but able to recover it. So here comes that Linn-Mar defense, as I mentioned, led by Jaron Centers.
Eli Gay returning the kickoff for Muscatine.
And the Muscatine offense coming onto the field now, led by their QB.
First and 10, Muscatine at the Muskie 25.
To Takportia. Hopefully I pronounced that right. We'll see. Motion. A handoff. Up the middle. He's gonna get out. Ooh, he's gonna get a nice chunk of yards out of that one as he barrels his way down to what looks to be. Looks like they're gonna spot him at the 33-yard line. So it'll be a 2nd and 3rd here. One receiver to the left, one receiver to the right, with a man to accompany the quarterback in the backfield, and a man and a tight end drop back. Tight end releases out. The blitz comes. Shovel pass over the middle. He's gonna go. Thought he had him there. The shovel pass was caught by number 24. Looks to be Tim Neemley. Caught that shovel pass there. So great awareness by the quarterback. However, he wasn't able to hit his return receiver as Linn-Mar brought a total blitz against him, collapsing the pocket faster than he could think. So here we go now. What looks to be one receiver to the left, 2 receivers to the right, with 2 men in the backfield to accompany the quarterback. Still don't have a good read on the quarterback's number yet. We'll get that to you as soon as we can. Motion to the left side as number 23. It's a jet sweep. 26 has it. He's going to break. His feet are up the sideline, and he is pushed out of bounds at what looks to be the 45-yard line. Number 26 for Muscatine, breaking off a great yard. That is Menton Cooper. Menton Cooper, the junior, 5'9", 185 pounds.
Here's Emily, the ball carrier, taken out of bounds by Jaron Centers. First and 10, Muscatine at the Linn-Mar 47.
One receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Motion by number 7, going over to the left side. The snap, the handoff to number 24. Tim Nimley, the ball carrier. He's gonna get.
Tim Nimley, the ball carrier, stop made by Sam Starr.
And there he's gonna lose yardage on that play. Loss of 1, so it's gonna be a 2nd and 11 now. Lions defense lining up right now. They show what looks to be a 4-3 front. It's not a bad idea, honestly. We'll see who they blitz here, because it looks like they are showing blitz. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, with a man to accompany the QB in the backfield. Motion, number 23. The snap, drops back in the pocket. Pocket collapses, looks like might have been a design quarterback run there. Might not have been, might have just pocket collapsed, realized he needed to get out of there. Number 2 is your quarterback for this evening. Looks like that is Jake Draves. Jake Draves is your quarterback for this evening. Nope. Nope, Draves is still on. So Jake Draves looks to be your quarterback for Muscatine tonight. Sorry, folks, I had that wrong at the start of the game here, but we'll get that corrected as soon as possible. Jake Draves is your quarterback for Muscatine tonight. Jake in the backfield. Motion from left to right. Now he's got 2 men in the backfield now. This is a formation I don't think Linn-Mar's seen before, but it's not going to matter as Jake goes down at about the 40-yard line. So that's going to bring up what looks to be a 4th and long. The sack was made there by Clayton Mazinski. So it's going to be a 4th and 22 from what looks to be the 40-yard line, and Muscatine's going to have to punt on their first drive. So to try to get it past midfield, looks like they did. They got it down to the 47, but then lost yardage from there and the drive stalled. So the momentum's going to shift to Linn-Mar if they can get a good return on this one. He ain't going to get far as he looks to be about at the 34-yard line. So that strong Linn-Mar offense comes out on the field now, led by Marcus Orr.
Number 8, Sam Weiskamp.
With the running back Brandon White, Will Zarotnik at receiver, as well as Brandon Rouse and Andrew Knipper. Brandon Rouse and Trey Martin. Brandon might not be back yet. It might be Trey. I'm thinking of Trey Martin. So Trey Martin, Andrew Knipper, and Will Zarotnik are your receivers for tonight. Look for Orr to be targeting both of them this evening. 3 men to the left, 1 to the right. Motion. Looking for a jet sweep. Hands it off to White. And White is going to go nowhere. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage on this one. Looks to be a lot of loss of 3 yards here. And it's going to bring up a 2nd and 13.
Number 17, Renosis. Loss of 2. 2nd down, 12.
So 2nd and 12 here from the Linn-Mar 34-yard line. Muscatine. Looks like they wanted to show blitz. Linn-Mar didn't flush the snap. The throw. Caught. Will Zarotnik. Left side. Pushed out of bounds. He's going to gain great yardage on that play. Set up a great 3rd down for Linn-Mar. But the problem is with 3rd downs, it doesn't matter how long or how short they are. You have to convert on them, or else you're going to be sent to 4th down, and it's going to be trouble in paradise. So Linn-Mar maybe looking for a bit of trickery here on the 3rd down. Kind of show some surprises to Muscatine. But here we go. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left with a man to accompany or in the backfield. That man, Bryson White. Shotgun, the snap, the handoff is to White. White easily gets the first. No, it was not White. It was Orr who carried the ball, and Orr's going to get the 1st down. He even had me fooled there.
Tackle made by number 32, Diego Rangel. Play good for a Lion 1st down at the Linn-Mar 36.
So Linn-Mar nabs himself a 1st down, and they're going to be 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. So close to crossing over midfield. I got to say, folks, once you cross that midfield barrier, the field does look a whole lot shorter, but the field does look a whole lot shorter, and that can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on what kind of offense you want to use. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Motion from right to left. The handoff is to the motion man. He's going to get positive yardage out of this one. Looks like he's going to get past midfield and looks to be at about the 47-yard line. And that was Trey Martin with the carry there. Very good. Very fast legs on him.
Gain of 7, 2nd down, 3.
So 2nd and 3 for the 47. Linn-Mar in a great position. They're rolling down the field. They come set to the line. 3 receivers to the right. What looks to be 1 to the left with a man to accompany or in the backfield. That man is, of course, Bryson White. Shotgun. The snap. The drop back. Or with plenty of time in the pocket. Throw! Oh, wow. That was a blatant call. That was a blatant face smash by Muscatine. I could see that from up here.
Marcus pass intended for Trey Martin. Penalty flag on the play.
Trey Martin seems to be very upset. I would be as well. Let's see what the refs call it. It's going to give Linn-Mar a 1st down. We're going to have our call judge. We're going to get the call. Personal foul.
Pass interference penalty against Muscatine.
Apologies, not a personal foul. Just a pass interference call against Muscatine. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Muscatine 32. That gives Linn-Mar a huge advantage downfield now with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and a man with Orr in the backfield. Or shotgun. Muscatine bringing down one of their defensive ends. The snap. The bubble screen to Martin. Martin with great legs. And did he get the first down?
Marcus Orr pass complete to Trey Martin.
Ooh, so close. 2nd and 1. Trey stopped just short of the line to gain. Trey gonna come off the field now. And it's gonna be 2nd and 1 for Linn-Mar. They come up now. 1 receiver to the right, 3 to the left with a man with Orr in the backfield. Orr, shotgun. Muscatine bringing a few DNs in. It's gonna pull him back. Orr with time in the pocket. Gets rushed past. Almost caught in the end zone there. Targeting number 5, Brandon Rouse. So Brandon is back in tonight.
Marcus Orr pass intended for number 5, Brandon Rouse.
So Orr decides to take a shot on 2nd and 1. Doesn't pay off. So now they're at 3rd and 1, which again is a crucial situation. Because if you don't convert, no matter how long the 3rd down is, if you don't convert, you're always facing a 4th down on the other side of that. So what will Orr and the Lions decide to do here? We've got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right with a man with Orr in the backfield. Orr, shotgun. Muscatine. Might have jumped there, I don't know. But he's going to get it anyway. Brandon White powers his way up the middle, and that's a 1st down for Linn-Mar.
Tackle made by Keegan Schmelzer. 1st and 10, Linn-Mar.
Tackle made there by Keegan Schmelzer on Muscatine. So Muscatine just not able to have an answer for this Linn-Mar offense, which seems to be going back and forth between a passing and a running offense. And that's what Linn-Mar really likes to do. That's their bread and butter. Pass, run, pass, run, pass, run. Just to confuse offensive, keep it on the ground and keep it off the ground. It's going to be a pass out here, number 14. Ooh, hit hard there. He's going to go down, but still gain positive yardage. That was Jaron Centers with the Jaron Centers. So the defensive man with the hands to gain comes in on offense now and catches a pass for what looks to be about 5 yards there. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 from the 17-yard line. 1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Man with Orr in the backfield. Orr, shotgun. Muscatine. Middle linebacker there, looking like he wants to blitz. So do a couple of their DNs. They're pretty jumpy tonight, if I must say. The handoff to White. He's going to go nowhere as he's taken down in the backfield. Great game tackle by the purple and gold.
Bryson White, the ball carrier. Reed also is on the tackle.
So it's going to be about a 3rd and
down 7.
What looks to be 7 here
14.
from the Muscatine 14-yard line. Three men to the right, 1 man to the left with a man with Orr in the backfield. Orr, shotgun. Really needing to convert on 3rd down here. Orr going to roll to his right. A beautiful block there. It's caught. Brandon Rouse going to shuck off his man and going to get inside the 5-yard line. And Linn-Mar with another 1st down. And Linn-Mar is in the red zone. Now, as I said, as they cross midfield, the field does get smaller. As you get in the red zone, the field gets even smaller, which limits the amount of plays you want to run. So Linn-Mar going to have to either have a very good ground game here or a really accurate on-point throw to score this touchdown, which I'm hoping that's what they intend to do. Linn-Mar. Weird under center formation. Had 2 men to his right of Orr with 1 man in the back. It's going to be still 2nd and 4 from the 4-yard line.
No gain, 2nd and goal from the 4.
So it'll still be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. We are just about 3 minutes left in this first quarter of this homecoming game here at Linn-Mar. Linn-Mar driving down the field now with a 1st down in the red, with a 2nd down in the red zone. Linn-Mar, that weird shotgun or that weird setback formation. The handoff to White. He's going to try to power his way, but go nowhere. He might have lost a yard on that play.
Bryson White, the ball carrier, stop made by Reed Olfitz and Eli Gay.
He did lose a yard on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 5 from the 5. So still in the red zone, but still haven't scored yet. Or, again with that same under center formation with 2 men to his right and 1 man behind those 2. Muscatine's DNs are very jumpy tonight. So they're trying to get Linn-Mar to jump offside. With a perfect play fake or caught! Touchdown! He is untouched into the end zone. Linn-Mar strikes first. 6-0. Gabe Guerrero with the catch there. An unknown factor becomes the factor in this game as the Lions strike quick and strike first with a 5-yard pass to Gabe Guerrero, which scores into the end zone. Alex Cochran on to kick the extra point now. The snap, the hold, the kick, it's through the uprights. And Linn-Mar makes this a 7-0 game with 2:06 left in this first quarter.
Your attention please, we have a 2011 blue Honda Civic that needs to be moved. License plate HUL406, registered to Christopher Robertson. That's your vehicle, please move it now. Again, a blue Honda Civic. License plate HUL406, registered to Christopher Robertson. Alright, police department is after this parking lot.
And the kick is a high flyer into the end zone.
Kick goes into the end zone for a touchback.
It's going to be a touchback. Muscatine going to start 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. That weird setback formation now, but shotgun for Muscatine. The handoff. He's going to break free here. First down, number 24. He has legs for days. Tim Neemley, the ball carrier there. Again, Jake Draves is your quarterback for Muscatine. Purple and gold. Got very nice Washington Huskies colors out there. Very nice. Love the color scheme. Linn-Mar rocking with their 4-3 front. Muscatine. Jake Drake, the snap. The handoff to who else? Tim Neemley. Trying to go somewhere, but he goes nowhere. Getting tackled by a sea of red and gray.
Rear tackled by Chris Baker and Clayton Bozinski. No gain, second down 10.
So no gain on that play. It'll be a 2nd and 10 for Muscatine. Jake Draves, shotgun. The handoff to who else? Tim Neemley. Goes nowhere. Goes absolutely nowhere. Number 21, Cameron Walker, blasts through the defense to get to his man.
11.
Muscatine setting up now for what is a crucial 3rd down and 11 with under a minute left to go here, or just about 30 seconds left to go in this first quarter. To the right, to the left, with a man with Graves in the backfield. Graves, the fire, out to the flat man, Tim Neemley. He's got room to run. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Great pickup before the end of the quarter here. That's going to stop the clock. He did get out. He was able to get out of bounds. So the clock stops at 19.9 left.
Out of bounds by Trey Martin. First and 10, Muscatine at the Linn-Mar 41.
So it'll be first and 10, Muscatine at the Linn-Mar 41-yard line. Two receivers to the right. Two receivers to the left. A man with Graves in the backfield. That man, Tim Neemley. Showing motion, number 7, from left to right. The handoff is to Neemley. Neemley going to try to break free. He's taken down. Did he get out of bounds, though? No, he did not. So the clock is not going to stop. It's going to run down, and that will... No, it will not. Are they indicating? They are. The refs are indicating he did get the first down. So it does stop the clock. Oh, no, here we go. Clock runs. And that's the first quarter. Apologies there for the confusion, folks. The refs did signal he did get the first down. So Muscatine going to start with the first down on the 30-yard line of Linn-Mar when we come back.
Your attention, please. In the parking lot behind the stadium, we have a green sports customer with the lights on. That's your vehicle. Please go and turn your lights off First and 10, the ball at the Linn-Mar 30.
So Muscatine going to start off now. As I said, welcome back in, everyone. We are starting the second quarter here. Muscatine going to start first and 10 from the Linn-Mar 30-yard line. The handoff to Tim Neemley. He is going to trek down, get about 4 yards on that play. Call it to the 26-yard line. So second and 6 now for Muscatine.
Tackle made by Sam Starks. Gain of 4, second down 6.
So Linn-Mar still showing with that 4-3 front. Muscatine, two receivers to the left, to the right. Motion from right to left. Graves, the snap, the handoff. No, Graves is going to keep it. Design quarterback run there. And he's going to get that ball all the way down to what looks to be about the 12-yard line. So first down, Muscatine. A great play by Muscatine, making the offense think, hey, the ball went to Neemley the last, 100 times, so it's going to go to him again. Graves takes it outside. Great quarterback run by Muscatine. So it's going to move the sticks for them. And they are just about inside the red zone now. First and 10 from the 12-yard line. Graves, shotgun, the snap. The handoff is to Neemley. Who else? Gonna barrel his way. Looks like he was trying to barrel his way, but got stuffed by a sea of red and gray. But yes, he is inside the 10-yard line, which means it's red zone time for Muscatine. It's going to be a second and 6 from the 8-yard line. Graves here. Motion, right to left. The handoff to Neemley. Trying. Gonna pound about maybe 2 yards out of that one, but that's all he'll get.
Tackle made by Luke Gaffney.
About 1 yard almost, honestly. So it's gonna bring up a 3rd and 5 from the 7-yard line. So crucial 3rd down now here for Muscatine. If they do not convert, do they either, then they have the decision, do they want to go for it, and if they miss it, have Linn-Mar pinned back, or do they just want to kick their field goal? Do they put enough trust in their kicker? I say at this point, you take the chance of going for it. You're down 7-0, and the way I know Linn-Mar, the gap could only increase from here. But here we go, Muscatine with still 1 more down to work with. And Muscatine is going to call a timeout. Going to get recentered here. We're also going to get recentered here as Muscatine goes off the field. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I would like to thank the Marion Police Department and all the volunteer workers at tonight's event. Your assistance is very much appreciated in a safe and fun environment. And Linn-Mar would like to thank Rock Valley Physical Therapy for providing certified athletic trainers at all of our home events.
Linn-Mar trotting back out on the field as well as Muscatine. Muscatine inside the 10-yard line. It is a 3rd and 5 from the 7 with 9:31 remaining in this 2nd quarter. We want to remind you folks that the Linn-Mar Marching Band Lions will perform at halftime here. Be sure to stick around for them. Watch their excellent performance. They worked all year for this, and this homecoming performance is sure to be a great one. And Draves just gonna toss that one away as he's ran out of the pocket. And Draves slow to get up on that play. So it is gonna bring up the 4th down that Muscatine was dreading.
From the Linn-Mar 7.
And it looks like they're gonna bring in. Are they gonna bring in their kicker? Coaches are making a split decision. No, they're gonna. This is an odd formation. Number 23 looks to be in at quarterback. Motion. The handoff. No going. The stop was made. Yes, the stop was made. No going. Correct, I was, folks, and Linn-Mar is going to get the ball on their own 4-yard line, 1st and 10. So Linn-Mar, with a very long field ahead of them and a very short field behind them, they got to play it very safe here. I'm thinking throw over the middle, hit your tight end, maybe hit Zarotnik or Knipper, one of your trusted receivers. Try to get out of this backwater predicament down by the 4-yard line. You do not want to get a safety, especially right now when you just swung the momentum back to you. You want to keep it on your side. The handoff, though, they take it. Bryson White gonna barrel his way. 1st down and more. Hello, White comes a knocking.
Bryson White, the ball carrier. Tackle made by Quinton Bidoff and Jorge Ocampo. 1st and 10 Lions at the Linn-Mar 18.
Linn-Mar now. Three receivers bunched on the right side. 1 receiver wide out to the left or under center. The pitch looks like it is to White out of the backfield. And he's going to get about,
Bryson White, the ball carrier.
He's going to get about 8 yards out of that run. Great run by White. 2nd and 2 from the, what looks to be about the 26-yard line. They're going to spot it. Yes, 26-yard line they spot it at. Right side hash mark. Again, that same bunch formation on the right with one wide out to the left. White, though, this time he ain't going to go nowhere as he gets maybe a yard out of that. They might be generous, and yes, they will be generous. They give him a yard out of that. So 3rd and 1 from the 27-yard line. And again, another crucial 3rd down for Linn-Mar. Again, no matter how short your 3rd downs are, you must capitalize on them. So here we go. Zarotnik goes wide left. Or classic I formation. One receiver, right side, closer in. The handoff is to White. Of course he does. White knocks and White receives the 1st down.
Tackle made by Keegan Schmelzer. Play good for a Lion 1st down. At the Linn-Mar 33.
Linn-Mar now, 2 left wideouts, 1 man bunched behind the line of scrimmage, or shotgun, motion, from left to right. The handoff, it's to the motion man. He's going to get about 3 yards on that play. John Steffen with the carry. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6.
2nd down 6.
From what looks to be the 43-yard line. Oh, apologies. 37. 43 is the line to gain. I formation. Will Zarotnik coming back in now. The pitch outside to White. Can he get outside? He's going to get about 2 out of that one.
Bryson White, the ball carrier. Tackle made by Diego Rangel.
So it looks like it's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 from the 39, if I am not mistaken.
3rd down 4, the ball at the Linn-Mar 39.
And truth be told, it is 3rd and 4 from the 39-yard line. So Linn-Mar, again, another 3rd down here. 1 to the left, 1 to the right, wide out right. Under center. I formation. Zarotnik comes in. Or gonna roll to his right. The pass to 33. Caught. 1st down. Cross midfield. And he's gonna barrel his way to what looks to be about the 46, 45-yard line. That was number
Pass complete to Chris Baker.
33, Chris Baker, the 5'10 junior, 220 pounds, the fullback and D lineman. So the fullback getting a little love here tonight from the Linn-Mar fans. Two out left. 1 bunched right back behind the line. The pass out to Zarotnik. He's going to get a 1st down there. Zarotnik just using his full height to pull that Muscatine player with him. There is a penalty flag on the play. That is the 2nd one of this game. We'll check the call on that. Zarotnik, he is a tall one, 6'6", 12, 6'6" senior, wide receiver, 205 pounds. I've said this before. And the indication of the penalty is unsportsmanlike conduct, so that's going to move the ball up even further for Linn-Mar. They're going to get a giant reprieve here, and they are deep in Muscatine territory. As I was saying, Zarotnik, he just makes me feel small. Compared to him, he's like 2 of me, honestly.
Play the penalty gives the Lions the 1st and 10 at the Muscatine.
He is a tall one. I have him in a few of my classes. But great guy, great spirit, hard worker, and knows what he wants to get done on the field. I formation now, or under center. Zarotnik coming in. The fake handoff, shucks the passer, the throw! Caught! End zone! Touchdown, Linn-Mar! Touchdown, Linn-Mar!
to number 8, Andrew Knipper.
Andrew Knipper with the great hands and great catch there. Linn-Mar gonna take a 13-0 lead with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Cochran now. Boots in the extra point. It is good. 14-0. Linn-Mar leads it. And that was just a great offensive series for Linn-Mar. They had success after success after success with very few drawbacks. That unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, however, was really the game changer. Muscatine kind of shot themselves in the foot there with that one. If without that, they might have been able to stop Linn-Mar's offense because it seemed to be stalling within the 30-yard line there. But as it ends now, Linn-Mar is up with 14-0. We have 5 minutes left to go, and Cochran is ready to boot it back to Muscatine. We'll see what the Musketeers can do when they try to shoot their shot.
Further request to the Marion Police.
So the ball doesn't seem to want to stay up tonight, so they're going to bring in the placeholder for this kick. Cochran, back, right side. And the boot, it's a high sailing, rolling, end over end, fielding. He's going to take it, jump a man, throw down another man, 21, going to keep going. Stripped out of his hands, but the ball's going to roll out of bounds. So Muscatine is going to take over.
Tackle on the return by number 11, Devin Deach. First and 10, Muscatine from the Muskie 42.
So from the Muskie 42, they'll have it first and 10. So Muscatine, 1 receiver to the right, 3 to the left. Tim Neemley in the backfield. Jake Draves, 45, coming in. Handoff to Neemley. Gonna break free.
Hello, Chamber. How's it going, everyone?
I think we're okay. Are we live still? Or are we off?
Why is the bird working?
It's okay.
Definitely the long carrier tackle made by Cleveland Wazinski. First and 10, Muscatine at the Linn-Mar 43.
Okay. Wait, are we live?
Xander Morgan, the long carrier, brought down by A.J. Frost and Luke Gaffney.
I just heard something jammed up in here.
Loss of 3, second down 13. Xander Morgan, the ball carrier, tackled just guy. Third down 8 from the Linn-Mar 41. Morgan pass intended for Eli Gay. 4th down, 8.
You don't have any WD-40 or anything, do you?
No, not here, I do.
Doesn't any man have WD-40?
Who carries it? I don't carry it.
I don't carry it, but every man has it.
Yeah.
If they don't, they're not a man.
Exactly. There you go.
He probably has it. WD.
We probably have some of those. I know I got some at my house.
I got 2 of them. Plus spray grease and plus liquid rage.
All right. I think we can be okay.
Morgan pass complete to Matt Hardy.
So it doesn't fly open.
Lions take over on downs.
Do you want more stuff?
No, we should be fine.
First
Yeah,
and
we
10
can
at
get
the
the doors
Linn-Mar
out right
41.
before the door. We can get it stopped.
Yeah.
No, like just stick it out. Just close the door and then jam it there.
We have a cart, too.
But yeah, let's just jam it with that then. There we go. Welcome back, everyone. We're sorry. We are having a few difficulties in our booth here, but we got them all resolved now. Welcome back, everyone. We're sorry about the delay. We had a few difficulties in our booth, but nothing we couldn't handle. We're back, and we're ready to give you the best Linn-Mar live sports we have to offer. Here we go, Linn-Mar.
Stand in the north building, and we ask that all middle school students and band use their concession stand to help limit the lines. And also a reminder that Linn-Mar has a stadium policy that all elementary students need to be sitting.
Linn-Mar going to start now, 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line.
Students running around unattended should be asked to find their parents or asked to leave.
Had a few quick announcements there from the stadium announcer. Linn-Mar going to trot back out on the field now.
First and 10, Linn-Mar, the ball at the Lion, 41.
Again, 1st and 10 from the line, 41-yard line now. Lions come up, or under center. 2 men bunched to his left. Motion from left to right. That's Zarotnik. Handoff, or fake handoff. Looks like they're trying to get to him, or with all the time in the world in the pocket. Caught, not taken down. Shigs a tackler. It's going to take a sea of gold and purple to drag him down. So 1st down, Linn-Mar with 3:11 left to go here in the 2nd quarter.
1st and 10 Lions at the Muscatine 39.
Still going to chunk off a few more yards there. It's going to be 2nd and what looks to be about 4.
Quinton Midoff with the
2nd and 6. Gain of 4 yards
Gain of 4, 2nd down 6.
from the 35-yard line. Three men out left, none to the right, or in the backfield with his favorite man, Bryson White. Motion from left to right. Fake the handoff to the motion man. Bryson gonna slip out. Caught. Pass. Across the 20-yard line. Caught a 1st down and more. Linn-Mar striking again.
Marcus Orr's pass complete to Brandon Rouse. Play good for a Linn-Mar 1st down at the Muscatine 17.
Timeout called, Linn-Mar. So they're going to take a 30-second timeout, try to readjust their bearings.
Why you guys so chocolate?
Oh my gosh. two. Come on. Thank you guys.
Those two for you.
Linn-Mar trotting back out on the field now. Or following close behind them. Looks like they're going to set up 3 to the right now. None to the left. Zarotnik wide out to the right. Very wide out. Man with Orr in the backfield. Orr shotgun. Bryson White. The man to accompany him. Fakes the handoff. The throw. To 84. Caught. Barrels past his defender. Down to the 10-yard line. Great gain on the Linn-Mar offense. Number 84, John Steffen with the reception there. He is a 6'2 senior, 170 pounds.
Gain of 8, second down 2.
Three men to the left. Orr, shotgun. The pass. Zarotnik. Hit and he'll go down. So they look like they're going to lose yardage on that play. It's going to bring up a crucial third down. Not yet in the red zone. Under a minute left in this second quarter. First half, again, we remind you folks, the Linn-Mar Marching Lions will be coming on after us. They are going to perform their halftime show, and it is sure to be their best yet. Orr and company trying to get off one more play before the end of this quarter here. Motion from right to left. Fakes the handoff to the motion man. Pocket collapsing. Orr going to roll to his right. He's got men all over him. Throws just out of bounds. He's going to take out the pull of the man holding the down marker. And who says football doesn't have comedy in it? Not this announcer. Whistle dead here on this fourth down. Timeout Muscatine. Looks like Linn-Mar was about to take a kick to the field goal here, which would make it 17-0 going into halftime. Instead, we're going to get a timeout. We'll be back in about 30 seconds or so. Linn-Mar coming back on now to attempt the field goal before halftime. Here we go, 18.4 left. Linn-Mar leads it 14-0 with this field goal. No, wait, they are not setting up a field goal formation. Now a timeout charged to Linn-Mar, and we're going to go back and forth here on the timeout game. We'll be back in another 30 seconds, folks.
Timeout by Muscatine.
Correction there, nope, sorry, timeout Muscatine. So charge timeout Muscatine. Both teams will end this half with 1 timeout remaining. Unless they call more, who knows? Linn-Mar going into halftime with a 3-touchdown lead. The strike out of nowhere by the Lions. Great job, great offense at Muscatine. Looking like they got really nothing to hang their hat on here in the first quarter. They're gonna have to go back in the locker room and make some big second half adjustments. Cochran in to kick the extra point now. The boot. What else but through? 21 zip, 13.4 left in this fourth quarter.
Remaining in the second quarter, Linn-Mar 21, Muscatine nothing. Your attention please, Kathy Winfield, your name has been chosen as the winner of the Linn-Mar basket of apparel. If you are still here, you may pick up your prize at the main concession stand. Congratulations. Again, Kathy Winfield is the winner of the Linn-Mar basket of apparel. Be sure to pick it up at the concession stand tonight, otherwise Community Promise staff will contact you next week. For more information about Community Promise, visit communitypromise.org.
And it looks like we're going to have just enough time for Cochran to move it back down the field to Muscatine. And Muscatine might be able to run one play. More than likely, they'll need it and go into halftime. The kick. It's a low rider. Bounces at the 20. Fielded. That's going to break off the 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
And the Trooper recovers the kickoff at the Muscatine 21-yard line. Muskies take over 1st and 10.
So here we go. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. The handoff to Neemley. Trying to get some before halftime. Gonna get the first down. 7.5 seconds left in this second half, or first half.
First and 10, Muscatine at the Muskie 33.
And the clock is gonna wind down, and we are at halftime. Again, folks, I'm Alec Kemley, just your host tonight, your honorable host. Our director tonight is Ian McKenney. Our camera director is Leah Santana. And our producer is Justin and Kyle Casina. So it looks like this first half is not at an end yet. The call is encroachment on Linn-Mar. See what the refs decide to do here. Again, folks, we want to remind you the Linn-Mar Marching Lions are coming up. They have been practicing all year for this homecoming performance, and it's sure to be a great one. Stay tuned in. If you're watching for the football, stay for the Marching Lions. And the refs are going to call off this quarter, and they will go in the locker room. Linn-Mar leading this game 21-0. We'll be back after halftime.
The halftime score, Linn-Mar 21, Muscatine nothing.
Great job, guys. Great job.
chocolates.
Luke.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Doing other important stuff. On the floor. I'm gonna wash the rub and rice tea that you and box up and we'll see.
Hey, can you card?
Nope.
So begins with the spot feed for ski.
Yes, the mic was still unmuted and they could hear you laughing.
Welcome back in, everyone, to Linn-Mar Stadium for this homecoming matchup between the Muscatine Musketeers and the Linn-Mar Lions. We are here now, and it is 21-0 coming out of 21-0 coming out of halftime now. Alright. See you. Bye. Thank you. Welcome back in, everyone. Apologies. Linn-Mar Lions against the Muscatine Muskies. It is 21-0 right now. Lions in the lead. And we're going to turn it over to our statistics, my second half keys for both teams. If we can let's get those queued up here. Apologies, folks. Got to grab my phone. Welcome back in again, folks. Here we go now. Linn-Mar has received the second half kickoff and are on the 50-yard line. A huge return for Linn-Mar, as I'm sure some of you saw, but we were not here to commentate over that. But we're back now and here to offer you the best that Linn-Mar Sports has to offer. Bunch formation on the right side. Fakes the handoff. The throw to Rouse. Sorry, that's Trey Martin. Trey Martin on the pass there. And he's going to get a first down and a little more out of that one. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Linn-Mar from the 40 on the right hash mark. Zarotnik going to go wide out left. That three-man bunch formation on the right with White in the backfield to accompany Orr. Orr is in shotgun. The snap. Orr with plenty of time in the pocket. Throws over the middle. The pass was intended for Andrew Knipper, but just didn't seem to get his hands around that one. So Knipper gets his first drop of the night after being targeted for Linn-Mar's second touchdown of the evening. Second and 10. Number 33. Number 33, Chris Baker checks in for Linn-Mar. That bunch formation to the left now on the right side. The handoff is to White. White gonna break out. White breaks free. No man behind him. It's gonna be a touchdown for Linn-Mar. Bryson White on the running score. It's going to put Linn-Mar in the lead by 4 touchdowns now. Let the bell ring, Linn-Mar fans. We got another touchdown. Cochran ready to kick the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick. What else but through? And Linn-Mar takes a 28-0 lead with 11:26 left in this third quarter. We just came out of halftime and we're already on the scoreboard. Linn-Mar striking first and striking fast. So Linn-Mar back out on the field now to boot it again to Muscatine. Cochran's leg is really getting a workout tonight. But here we go now. Are they going to bring on a placeholder for the ball? It is very windy out tonight and very cold. From what I've heard, it's about 25 degrees down on the field. Even up here in the press box, we're pretty chilly up here. We're bundled up and we're staying comfy and cozy, but who knows for how long. So Cochran set now to kick it away. Muscatine back to receive it at about their own 10-yard line. And here we go, the kick. Mid-sailor, end over end. Fielded at about the 4-yard line. Gonna return it, gets to the right sideline. He's gonna break some more, and he's gonna get down about the 45-yard line. So this has actually, for me, this has been a game of great returns for both teams, getting very good yardage out of their special teams. Just a great job by both special team units, getting the job done and helping to set their offense up. Now, it seems though that this is where the trade-off happens. Linn-Mar's offense has been much more dominant than the Muscatine defense, or than the Muscatine offense. The Muscatine offense needs to get something going. They can't rely on Tim Meanley all night. They've got to get a passing game going and balance their game. Number 8 in at quarterback now for Muscatine. And on his first throw, he is picked off. Is he picked off? Picked off, and Linn-Mar will get it first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sam Weiss can't pass intercepted.
Okay.
Lions take over first and 10 at the Linn-Mar
Next
38.
stoppage, I'll mark, and then we'll do it.
Okay. Thank you. So we're back now, and while Linn-Mar is on this drive, we're going to bring in the keys to the game. Right now for Muscatine, it's improve their air game, lock down the Linn-Mar receivers, and convert on third downs.
Marcus Orr pass complete to Will Zarate.
Pass was outside there.
Gain of 5, second down 5.
Linn-Mar going to come up to the line now. Under center, that bunch to the left formation. The snap. The handoff to White. White gonna bounce it outside now. Gonna chug his way to about what looks to be the 45-yard line. So it's gonna be a 3rd and 3.
From the Linn-Mar 45.
The snap, the pitch to the outside. They're going to run it. First down. 28. Bryson White is going to get the carry on that one. And the first down.
First and 10 Lions at the Muscatine 44.
The handoff to White. White gonna break free now. White with room to go. It's at the first down. He's gonna power over his defender, and he's gonna get down to about the 20-yard line.
Bryson White, the ball carrier. Penalty flag on the play.
There's a penalty marker on the play. We'll check the spot of that.
Indication block in the back against Linn-Mar.
It'll be a block in the back against Linn-Mar, so that's going to send him back, pull him out of the red zone. And back to where they started. So it's going to be a first and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Penalty moves the ball to the Muscatine 47, first down 13.
The pass there intended for what looks to be
Marcus Orr's pass intended for Trey Martin.
the pass was intended for Trey Martin.
13.
The pass was intended for Trey Martin. There, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Man with Orr in the backfield. Orr drops back. The blitz is coming. The toss out almost picked off there by number 19 for Muscatine, Sean Brown.
Pass intended for Bryson White.
His pass was intended for Bryson White, and that's going to bring up a third and behind the sticks.
Third down 13 for the Muscatine 47.
One to the left, 3 to the right. A man with Orr in the backfield. Orr, shotgun. The handoff, fake handoff to that man. Caught, pass over the middle. Rouse with the great catch and the first down for Linn-Mar.
Marcus Orr's pass complete to Brandon Rouse for the
Hang on.
play good at the Muscatine 22.
Lion first down now at the Muscatine 22-yard line. And now we're going to turn over to our special analyst, Kyle Casina. He's back in here after the Davenport North game. Kyle, what are you seeing on the field right now?
I'm seeing a lot of different passing plays that Linn-Mar is pulling off here. They're going stacking 3 on the right sometimes, 1 on the left. And right now they're going 2 wide on each side. Trying to earn a motion, actually.
Motion there to Trey Martin. Trey's going to swing it out. Trey's going to get the first down and much more. He is inside the 10-yard line, and Linn-Mar strikes into the red zone again.
First and goal Lions at the Muscatine 5.
The end around, they haven't showed a lot to Muscatine tonight. They've only showed it about 3 or 4 times here. So Muscatine doesn't expect it every time. No.
Here we go, Linn-Mar now. To the left. Man with Orr in the backfield. That's White. Motion. Fakes the handoff to the motion. It's carried by Bryson White. He's going to get a few yards out of that one, but not too many, as it's going to go down to about the 5-yard line. So 2nd and 5 in the red zone. So Kyle, if Linn-Mar wants to get in on this drive, what do they got to do here? They're down deep in the red zone. What's their key?
I'd say they're handed off to Trey Martin or one of the other wide receivers that have been running the end around really well, or throw it up to Will, as he is a lot taller. It looks like a lot of the corners here on the Muscatine team, so he probably could get over top of him in the chance of that come down to it.
And chance it does come down to it, indeed. One receiver to the left, two to the right, with a man with Orr in the backfield. Orr, shotgun. Wait, no, high snap! High snap! It's going to roll back to the 20-yard line. Orr's going to dive on it. Going to miss it, but White covers it up. Linn-Mar says it's their ball. Muscatine doesn't look like they're going to dispute that. And that's going to throw Linn-Mar way behind the sticks now. A very high snap. Looks like there was a little bit of a miscommunication there, as they were waiting a long time for that snap to come in. What did you see on that line there, Kyle?
I saw Marcus trying to get them to snap the ball, but it didn't look like he got it until they hiked it and threw it over top of him, which did not end up well for Linn-Mar, as they did, though, recover the ball, but they did go backwards a lot.
Back in their own 21 now. 3rd down here. So Linn-Mar going to probably try to look for a big strike here. One receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Linn-Mar does go for that big strike. Downfield. Zarotnik caught. Touchdown, Linn-Mar. Touchdown, Linn-Mar. Linn-Mar strikes again. And it seems all they needed was to lengthen out the field a bit more before they get it into the end zone. Linn-Mar now with a 34-0 lead over the Muscatine Muskies. And what did you see on that touchdown play there? That was just beautiful hands, and you said it. Zarotnik went up and made the grasp for it.
Yeah, Will did go up for it there, and they did do what we thought they would do, it, try and hit Will up top, because he is a lot taller, and it did work out for Linn-Mar this time. Sometimes it doesn't, though, as last home game, Will did have a lot of dropped passes when they threw it his way.
The extra point by Alex Cochran is good.
So the extra point by Cochran is good, and there's now a 35-0 game. And to your point there, Kyle, I actually did see Zarotnik, Knipper, and Orr warming up as a tri-way pass and throw. Pass and throw before the game started. So it seemed like they were very much in sync. And now we have moved, folks, ladies and gentlemen, we have moved to the IHSSA time limit rules, where we will have a continuous clock when Linn-Mar is on offense, if I'm not mistaken.
And whenever the ball is in play, the time will continue no matter what, unless it is a injured player or a timeout by either team.
Thank you, Kyle. This is why we bring him in, folks. He knows a lot more than I do. So here we go now. Cochran set to boot it down the field here. Set back deep. Muscatine at their own 10-yard line. One at the 10, one at the 5, actually. Cochran can pull back to his right. Setting up. Make sure his line is good. The kick. It's a low diver. Oh, it's at the 20. Rolls to the 5. It's picked up. 23 going to try to bounce outside. Whoa! A big hit there. And he's going to cut it back. He's got green pastures ahead of him. And those green pastures going to close down, but not before he gets a few more yards out of that. So he's going to rumble and stumble his way past the 50-yard line. And I don't know if anyone else did see that, but a Linn-Mar player got lit up on the field, and he is down. He does not look good. And it's an official's timeout. My gosh, that looked like a heavy hit. So we're going to take an injury timeout. We'll be back after this. We'll have an update on that injured Linn-Mar player. We'll get his number in just a few minutes here. And the player is up now and walking. I'm trying. Let's see if we can get a read on his number. Seems to be walking toward Linn-Mar bench. And that is number 35 from what we're seeing. Clayton Mazinski got lit up there on the play. Mazinski is a sophomore, has been on many tackles tonight for the Linn-Mar defense. So they're going to have to fill a big gap with him, as he may have had a concussion there. That was a huge hit. And a flag on the play here before Linn-Mar can start their offensive drive. Or, sorry, Muscatine can start their offensive drive from the 48-yard line. It's going to be on Linn-Mar.
Indication of penalty, illegal substitution.
It's going to be a legal substitution against Linn-Mar. It's going to move the chains up 5 yards. It's going to be a 1st and 5 for Muscatine. So Muscatine starts on a short field ahead of them. This may be the drive where they'll be able to get a score. What do you think, Kyle?
I think they do have a high chance. They have been struggling, though, in the air attack against Linn-Mar, though. And they do go to it this time, though, getting a good positive yards to a 2nd and 9. No. 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1, 9 yards. But yeah, you're right. Muscatine has struggled with their aerial game tonight. As I said, they got to balance their aerial game with their run game. They can't give it to Tim Neemley all night and expect him to do the work. He's only one man.
You need to start doing what Linn-Mar has been doing and trying to switch it up every once in a while, maybe run with the QB.
That may have switched it up. Linn-Mar says they fell on it. The fumble's out.
Still Muscatine's ball.
Still Muscatine's ball. So a very, very take your breath away play there for Muscatine. Take your breath away play there for Muscatine. The low snap now. The give. To who else? Neemley. Neemley with room. Neemley cuts it back inside the 10-yard line. And the Musketeers are again in the red zone for the 2nd time in this game.
Tim Henley, the ball carrier, tackle made by Cam Gunther. 1st and goal, Muscatine at the Linn-Mar 6.
So Muscatine now inside the red zone. Last time they were stopped on the red zone drive. What is their keys to this red zone drive?
Throw the ball. They've been running it a lot. They did successful on the run, but they need to throw it more this time, I think. Just mess with Linn-Mar's defense.
Looks like they're not going to take your advice on this one. It's going to be a run play, and it goes nowhere. In fact, that may have gone backwards. Still going to be 2nd and 6 from the 6.
Ball carrier, tackle made by Clayton Mazinski. 2nd and goal.
So got everyone injury update. Clayton Mazinski, the player who was down on that huge light-up on the Muscatine return, is now back in the game. So he does not have a concussion. They would have pulled him out for that. He is in the game. Oh, another fumble. Linn-Mar says it was fumbled. It is Linn-Mar's ball. Muscatine fumbles it. The Muskies have fumbled it and made a huge mistake. And now Linn-Mar is winning the turnover battle as well as the points battle. So everything going Linn-Mar's way tonight, and absolutely zero has gone the Muskies' way. So Linn-Mar now going to start 1st and 10 from their own 11-yard line. And Kyle, what was Muskies' mistake there?
Ran the ball a lot. They need to work on their quarterback. Unless he's really struggling recently, I think they need to throw the ball more. Their running back can't do it all.
Well, if I'm looking at their roster here, it seems like they have 3 QBs, if I'm not mistaken. They look to have about 3 QBs on their roster, which can be good if you want to change up the pace of a game, but it's not good if you keep changing the quarterback, because the quarterback can't get into a rhythm. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, the quarterback will not get into a rhythm then if he can't play for more than a couple downs or a couple drives, if they just take him out.
7, 2nd down, 3.
So here we go, 2nd and 3 now for the Linn-Mar Lions. They're marching out of their own red zone. They're marching out of their own end zone here, working with a long field. Here we go. 1 to the right, 3 to the left.
Andrew is in that 3 bunch over there as well as Will, so watch for one of them to potentially get open.
The high snap. Nope.
Oh, Marcus is out there at wide receiver, actually.
Design quarterback run there. Fumble. Muscatine. The ball goes back to Muscatine. On design quarterback run, the ball has gone back to Muscatine, and their offense comes back out on the field now. So the turnover battle is now tied now. So what do you see out of that?
I think Linn-Mar, what it looked like, they actually tried to run a wildcat, because I saw Marcus on the left side sprinting for a block upfield. But I don't know, because I couldn't see the line very well. They might have tried it, but they probably didn't. But it did not work out for Linn-Mar this time.
Did not work out for Linn-Mar, so Muskies, are going to take advantage. 1 receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Play clock is winding down now. We are at 5 seconds. Muscatine might want to call a timeout here. No, they get the snap off with 1 second left. The pocket collapses. He will go nowhere. The Linn-Mar defense is roiling hot right now. Number 8 was the quarterback there, Sam Weiskamp. And he's going to be taken down all the way back at about the
Sam Weiskamp, the ball carrier.
40.
Stop made by Chris Bigger.
36-yard line. So second and what looks to be
Second down, 16.
second and 16 from the 36-yard line.
It looked like the Muskies had a hard time figuring out what play they were going to run that drive, as they had a long time deliberating with their sideline there while they were on the line.
This one again, play clock winds under 10. And the pocket again collapses. Weiskamp going to try to run it again. And he's going to get maybe just to the line of scrimmage, just a little before. So it's going to bring up a third and what looks to be about 12. So third and 12
Weiskamp, the ball carrier. Stop made by Luke Gaffney.
from the 33-yard line. So again, a third down for the Muskies. And what's the key here for the Muskies? How badly do they need this conversion?
They need it badly. Their offensive line used to play a lot better than they have already. As he is not having enough time in the pocket, I think is why they're not throwing the ball as much. He does not get a lot of time there in the pocket to throw.
We have 15 seconds left in this third quarter. We're getting ready for the fourth quarter here. Weiskamp out, caught, no, dropped it. And the Muskies just able to get nothing going in this third quarter as they drop another pass. It is the end of the third quarter, folks. We're getting ready for this fourth quarter. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. We'll bring it to you here on LMTV Live Sports. Quarter now. Linn-Mar going to take over first and 10 from the 33-yard line. And they've got about a mid-sized field to work with here as they are up 35-0 at the start of this fourth quarter here at Linn-Mar Stadium. This is homecoming week for Linn-Mar. Linn-Mar offense getting set to come out now. They're on the field. The one receiver to the left, one to the right, I formation. Looks like Linn-Mar's going to try to wind down this game on the ground, control the clock. It's a great strategy by them. Bryson White now tries to get up a hole, bounces outside. Going to get about 3 on that, so a modest gain.
Number 20, Zeke Spillman, the ball carrier. Gain of 1, second down 9.
So it was a gain of 1 on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Looks like number 12 is in now at quarterback. Number 12 being McKay Jelinek. The QB from the sophomore team has come up now to the varsity team and is now playing quarterback. He is hands it off. So it looks to be Will Zarotnik. Looks like Zarotnik got the handoff there.
Gabe Guerrero, the ball carrier.
Apologies, Gabe Guerrero with the handoff there. And it is that's gonna bring up a 3rd and what looks to be
3rd down 6 from the Linn-Mar 37.
it's about 3rd and 6 from the Linn-Mar 37-yard line. Just under 10 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Linn-Mar on the ground, trying to control the run game. Very good strategy by them, trying to keep control over their do's and don'ts. Right now the turnover battle is tied at 1 apiece. Both fumbled a play within the 30-yard line of Muscatine. Muscatine first fumbling runs. Oh, the ball is tipped backwards. Ball's out. I think Muscatine got on it. There's a high step over McKay Jelinek's head, and Muscatine has it. Muscatine has it in Linn-Mar territory. So the Linn-Mar defense now is back out on the field.
Covered by Muscatine, number 19.
And you got to think to yourself, this can't be good for the morale of the Linn-Mar defense. They have been in and out and in and out all night long. Not all night long, just throughout this third quarter here. And they're getting a workout in tonight. But let's see if that benefits them or harms them in the long stretch of this game. So Muscatine, the handoff. Tim gonna go nowhere. Tim Neemley stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Tim Neemley, the ball carrier, stopped by Abbas Kamakai.
Abbas Kamakai comes flying in out of nowhere, taking him down.
2nd down 12.
So it's going to be a 2nd and 12 now for Muscatine. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. The fake handoff to Neemley. The aerial game works. 23, no! Fumble! No, they're going to say it was an incomplete catch. He juggled the ball in his hands. So the call on the field is an incomplete catch, and it's going to be a 3rd and 12 still.
3rd down 12 for the Linn-Mar 25.
Muscatine now, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. The handoff to Neemley. Who else? He's going to stutter step back and forth. Gets past the 20, but it's not going to make it to the first down marker. He's going to be taken down short, and it's going to be 4th down. At this point, we've already seen Muscatine try to convert on 4th down within the same range. No doubt they'll try to convert again here.
And Luke Gaffney. 4th down 6.
One to the left, 3 to the right. The handoff to Neemley. Again, Neemley with space. Neemley, one man to beat, but he can't beat him. He's taken down at about the 5-yard line. So again, a great chunk off for Neemley. And here comes the Linn-Mar's goal line defense. And now you're going to see an interesting set here from Linn-Mar. They're going to run most of their men up front to protect against the run game that Neemley has been providing for them. They're going to bunch the middle here, make sure Neemley can't break free. What they got to watch is those receivers on the outside. They've got 2 to the left and 2 to the right. But they're going to hand it to Neemley anyway. Neemley going to walk in untouched for the score. Muscatine gets on the scoreboard. 6:31 left in the fourth quarter. 35-6. Linn-Mar leads it, but Muscatine has scored. So the shutout is not preserved by Linn-Mar. Muscatine gonna get on the board, but in the long perspective of things, I don't think it'll make much of a difference in this game as there's 6 minutes left. Linn-Mar will certainly get the ball back, try to keep it on the ground, and run the clock down as far as they can before inevitably either scoring or having to give it back to Muscatine, who have very little clock to work with at that point. Muscatine set. Low kick, but it is through the uprights. So 35-7. Linn-Mar leads Muscatine. We'll be back in a short bit.
With the ensuing kickoff, we will now be tagging the game under normal game procedures.
So here we go. Muscatine now set to kick it back to Linn-Mar. 6:31 remaining. Muscatine is up 35-7. And we're going to get a look at their kicker for the first time since the beginning of this second half. The ball bounces out of the hands of the intended Linn-Mar returner. It's going to bounce outside. It looks like it's going to be spotted at the 10-yard line. Linn-Mar going to take over 1st and 10 in their own territory.
Linn-Mar 10-yard line. Lions start there 1st and 10.
We want to remind everyone at home, as you just saw on the screen there, graphics-wise, the 35-point rule has been taken out of effect since Muscatine has scored. If Linn-Mar were to score again, however, that would put the 35-point rule back in effect. And as Kyle said, it's a continuation of clock whenever the ball is in play, except when anyone is out of bounds or injury timeouts, or timeouts in general. Here we go. Linn-Mar gonna hand it to White now. White gonna bull his way. No! White gonna lose yardage. Muscatine has the football deep in Linn-Mar territory. Muscatine in the red zone for the second time, and the Linn-Mar defense trots back out on the field. And I gotta tell you, folks, at this point, I'd be very tired if I were the Linn-Mar defense, and kind of asking a few questions on my Linn-Mar offense. Where are we going with this, guys? I mean, Muscatine is back within the red zone again, and looks like they put an extra second on the clock, so 6:22 now. That play didn't even get a second. So Muscatine now going to set up with that bunch right formation. Hand off to Neemley. Neemley, stutter step. Down to about the 2-yard line-ish. So Muscatine now controlling their own destiny here deep within Linn-Mar territory. Could make this game only a 3-score game with 6 minutes remaining. And again, we've seen crazier things happen in football than blowing a 3-score lead. And Neemley going to walk right in for another Muscatine touchdown.
Carries 2 yards for the Muscatine touchdown.
So 35-13 here. 55 left in this second quarter, and a Linn-Mar player is down. Fourth quarter, 5:55. A Linn-Mar player is down. It's going to be an official timeout on the field. We'll wait to get the number of that Linn-Mar player. We'll be back in a few moments. It's okay. And it appears that 41 is the injured Linn-Mar player. It's going to be Elijah Galekai. Hopefully I pronounced it right. Elijah Galekai down in the field. And Muscatine going to set up for the extra point here. It's rolling. No good. No good. The refs wave it off. 35 to 13 now. 5:55 left in this fourth quarter.
Muscatine 13.
So Muscatine coming back out onto the field now after their intrepid trek downfield, which was, let's face it, folks, just about 10 yards or just under 5 yards for them. But a trek nonetheless, as they have made it 13 to 35 here with just under 6 minutes remaining. So Muscatine set to kick it back to Linn-Mar. Linn-Mar with one deep man back at the 15-yard line. And we're going to get our third look here at the Muscatine kicker. For the third time. Here we go. Oh, it's a bouncing boot. Was he trying to onside kick that? He might have been. But nonetheless, Linn-Mar will recover it, and the offense will have great field position, starting with only about half the field and 1 yard to go.
Here's the onside kickoff for the Lions. They take over first and 10 at the Linn-Mar 49.
So Linn-Mar going to take over first and 10 for the 49. And Orr trots back out onto the field now after the fumble by Jelinek there on the last play. No doubt the coach is thinking, Jelinek did a great job, but we're going to probably let Orr try to finish out this game. If not, they might put in Knipper probably within the last 2 minutes or so. The handoff to White. White going to bounce it. Gets about 5 yards out of this one. It's going to be up a 2nd and 5. So 2nd and 6 now, apologies, 2nd and 6 from the 47-yard line. Here we go, one receiver to the left, wide out. No receivers to the right. Here we go, I formation. One receiver might be bumped out to the right side there, close into the formation. Under center, the handoff. White. White gonna push it. Gonna be about a 3rd and 1 here for Linn-Mar. So Linn-Mar again keeping the ball on the ground, trying to run that clock down to 0.
3rd down 1 from the Muscatine 42.
Now, again, you gotta be careful when you play this kind of slow down or keep the clock running offense. It presents a difficult situation per the fact that you may not be able to get the first downs that you want to and be able to keep that clock rolling and keep the clock on your side. Because right now, the clock is not on Muscatine's side as it continues rolling past 4:30 here. White gonna get the first down, and it's gonna move the sticks.
Marcus throw the ball carrier, stop made by Anthony Sanchez. 1st and 10 Linn-Mar.
Apologies, Orr gonna take the ball there for a first down. So quarterback keeper. One man out, wide right. I formation for Orr. B is under center. The snap. The handoff. The ball's out. Bryson dropped the ball. Muscatine is on it. They are all over that as the Linn-Mar defense has to come back out on the field for another time.
Covered by Muscatine, number 56, Roy Smock.
So right now, Muscatine can control their own destiny, try to get into the end zone one more time, maybe onside kick it, try to get it back, and make this a one-score game before time expires here. Probably before a minute would be their best bet. We've got 3:42 left in this fourth quarter. Linn-Mar defense going to bring a full man front with only one linebacker. Flags fly in before the play. And it's going to be a penalty on Muscatine. Ball start.
First down 15 from the Muscatine 32.
So Muscatine, 1st and 15. The handoff to Neemley. Neemley powering down. Looks to be about a 2nd and 14 now. Muscatine going with a quick hurry-up offense here. The snap. The throw. Caught. 23. Breaks his tackle. He's got green space ahead of him. He's past midfield. He cuts it back. Cuts it around again. And gets caught up in a sea of red and gray. But not before he picks up the first down. And more.
Pass complete to Eli Gay. Stop made by Abbas Kemikai. 1st and 10 Muscatine at the Linn-Mar 32.
So 1st and 10 from the Linn-Mar 32 for Muscatine. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right with a man in the backfield. 1 is in at quarterback now. Xander Morgan. He's been in quarterback. No! Morgan. Low snap. Hit at his ankles. Trying to roll it to the left side. Saw the blitz coming. Trying to go back out the middle. Trying to get a pot at least back to the line of scrimmage.
By A.J. Frost.
So the ball's going to be placed at about the 45-yard line. So there's a penalty flag on the play. Let's see what the marker is. It looks like the Linn-Mar coaches are not happy. The penalty's on Linn-Mar.
Indication of penalty and sportsmanlike conduct against Linn-Mar.
It's going to be on sportsmanlike conduct against Linn-Mar. So that's going to set Muscatine forward even more. So they're deep in Linn-Mar territory now, as opposed to they were just at the 30-yard line. They're going to be at, let's see where the refs spot this, all the way down at the 22, looks to be. First and 10.
Linn-Mar 17.
1st and 10 for the Linn-Mar 17. Apologies. 1st and 10 for the Linn-Mar 17. So a great trek down to the 17-yard line for Muscatine. They're going to get a reprieve. No, the ball is not. So it's going to be called an incomplete pass. That was tipped coming out of the hands of Xander Morgan there.
Morgan's pass falls incomplete. 2nd down 10.
So we are under 2 minutes and 30 seconds here left to go in this game. Muscatine going to roll with this hurry up they've been going with. Give it to Tim Neely. He's going to be taken down for maybe a gain of 1, 2, call it. So 3rd and 8. Muscatine will have it at the 15.
Brought down by Sam Stark. 3rd down 8.
So the clock may be striking midnight here for Muscatine, as Linn-Mar might just be securing their playoff spot. But first, they have to get past Tim Neemley. Neemley, he's going to score again. What a tremendous athlete. Apologies, that was not Neemley. That was Eli Gay with the catch there. Number 23, apologies. 24 is Tim Neemley. Eli Gay is number 23, the junior 5'9", 170-pound wide receiver. So he gets Muscatine on the board again within the final 2 minutes of this game. 1:53 left to go. Muscatine is behind 35-19. The handoff. They went to the 2-point conversion. They're not going to get it. So the 2-point conversion falls incomplete, and it's going to be 35-19.
Tim Nimley stopped short of the goal line on the 2-point conversion attempt. 1:53 remaining in the fourth quarter. Linn-Mar 35, Muscatine 19.
Here we go. Muscatine getting their hull up. If I were Muscatine here, I might try an onside kick and see if you could maybe get the onside kick, or maybe force the Linn-Mar offense to fumble. Linn-Mar offense has fumbled on their last, I think, 3 possessions. I'm quite sure we haven't seen a punter out there for Linn-Mar or Muscatine in a while, as Muscatine has scored on every opportunity Linn-Mar has given them within their own territory. So Muscatine special teams going to come back out tonight. And what a night it's been for special teams. It's been a great night for them. They've had some good returns and great kicks and just all around stellar performance. To be honest, within this last fourth quarter of this game, I wasn't sure this game was going to go anywhere. But Muscatine sure has given Linn-Mar a heck of a fight here within the final 10 minutes of this game. So it's 35-19 now, 1:53 left to play. Muscatine gonna boot it away. Apologies for the rhyming, folks. It's gonna bounce and bounce out of bounds it will. Let's see where the ref spot it. Up, flag. Intentional ball kicked out, ball intentionally kicked out of bounds there. What it looks like it's gonna be.
Indication of the penalty, free kick out of bounds against Muscatine.
Be a free kick out of bounds. So Linn-Mar's going to take the ball. 1st and 10 from they spot it at the 35-yard line between the hash marks. Two receivers to the right, 2 to the left, with a man with Orr in the backfield. Orr, shotgun. Motion. Face to the motion man. The pass. Bumbled and bobbled, but not in the hands of Bryson White.
Marcus Orr's pass intended for Bryson White. 2nd down 10.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the 35-yard line. As Orr and company will just try to run out the clock here. Probably once they get under 1:30, they're probably going to knee it down and let this game clock expire. And with a homecoming victory, that will set Linn-Mar up good for the playoff season, postseason lookings. Orr, one man to accompany him. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. The give is to Bryson White. A great option read there. As he'll get the first down. Jorge Ocampo will make the stop for Muscatine. But at this point, it's just practice for both of these teams. This game is quite about wrapped up. But don't worry, folks. We're going to stay with you to the end of this one. Shocks or surprises that'll come will be reported first by us, LMTV Live Sports. Here we go now. Orr and company coming to the line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. That receiver to the left is Zarotnik. Look for Will to target him on this first down. Shotgun for Orr. Motion. Take the hand off the motion man. He's going to hit him. Bryson White. Who else? This kid has had a heck of a day today. Gets about 5 yards there. It's going to be spotted about the 50-yard line. Sorry, 51-yard line or 49-yard line of Muscatine. And we are under a minute left to play here in the game, and the clock will continue rolling down. Orr and company just have to need this one more time to put this game away. And the clock is going to continue to roll down here. Orange Company going to have to get off one more play. Looks like they're going to try to knee it here. The knee is taken. 15 seconds left to go. As the teams line up at the center of the field, we're winding down under 10 seconds. Let the clock roll down to absolute 0. And this game is finished, folks. The final score of this game,
Linn-Mar
35 Linn-Mar, Muscatine 19. A homecoming victory for Linn-Mar as Linn-Mar moves to 5-2 on the season, and Muscatine falls to 1-6. Thank you to everyone from the Muscatine sideline, the Muscatine football players who came out to the game tonight, showed support for your team. You guys were great. Thank you for breaking the cold weather. As for our great Linn-Mar fans, thank you for coming out tonight. We can't do this without you. Always thank you. And to everyone watching live at home, I have been Alec. This has been LMTV Live Sports. Join us again when Linn-Mar comes back home here for senior night to host